example is the genetic engineering that allows scientists to add specific traits like pest resistance or herbicide tolerance. And second is the marker-assisted selection that uses DNA markers to easily identify plants with good genes such as drought tolerance. Today, I will be talking about plant breeding and biotechnology and how they work together to improve the crops we grow. So first, what is plant breeding? So plant breeding started when people discovered that crop plants could be cross-pollinated to create better plants. So by combining the best traits from two parent plants, farmers could get stronger, healthier, or more productive offspring. So in the 20th century, scientists improved this process, allowing us to grow crops that produce more food, feed, and fiber. So now let's move on to relationship between plant breeding and biotechnology. So the plant breeding uses traditional methods like selection and hybridization, where we choose the best plants and cross them over many generations. So this works well but is often slow and limited to what already exists in the species. So that's where biotechnology comes in. So biotechnology uses modern tools to make breeding faster and more precise. So lastly is the genome editing tools like CRISPR-Cas9 can directly change a plant's DNA to improve traits much faster than traditional methods. Together, plant breeding and biotechnology have a synergistic relationship, meaning they are stronger when combined, because biotechnology adds new traits quickly while traditional breeding tests and adapts them in real farming conditions. For example, is the BT corn that is genetically modified to produce its own insecticide, so that this reduces the need for chemical sprays and help the environment. And the marker MES is used to breed crops that can survive drought. However, there are also challenges. Some people worry about the safety of genetically modified crops, their effect on health or the environment. So there are also strict regulations before a biotech crop can be released. That's why it is important to have careful testing or clear communication and ethical guidelines. So in conclusion, plant breeding and biotechnology are not competing fields. They work together. So this teamwork makes crop improvement faster, more precise, and better suited for the challenges of feeding the world.
The importance of biotechnology. First is health improvements. Biotechnology has led to the development of advanced medical treatments, including personalized medicine and gene therapies. Personalized medicine is a special kind of treatment that focuses on identifying the specific cause of a person's disease. For example, a patient with breast cancer may have different possible causes such as genetics, HER2, or hormones. If the cause of that patient's breast cancer is HER2, biotechnology can help treat that exact cause. This is more effective than using traditional methods like radiotherapy or chemotherapy method that can slow down the healing processes. HER2, or human epidermal growth factor receptor 2, is a protein found in some cells, including breast cells. If too much HER2 protein is present in a cell, it can lead to rapid cell growth, which may turn cancerous. Gene therapy is another method that involves replacing abnormal genes with normal ones, or even adding new genes to help fight diseases. So in addition to personalized medicine and gene therapy, biotechnology also helps in developing vaccines that protect against virus diseases. Second is agricultural advancement. Biotechnology innovation in agriculture have resulted in higher crop yield, improved nutritional content, and reduced reliance on chemical pesticides and fertilizers. Biotechnology and agriculture helps create crops that are resistant to drought and pests, making farming more efficient and sustainable. Third is environmental sustainability. Biotechnology offers environmentally friendly solutions such as bioremediation. Bioremediation is a process that uses microorganisms like bacteria and fungi to help clean up pollution. Bioremediation removes harmful pollutants such as toxic chemicals, heavy metals, and pesticides from the soils. The microorganisms eat the pollutants and convert them into harmless and useful products like water and carbon dioxide. Last is industrial efficiency. Biotechnology enhances the efficiency and sustainability of manufacturing processes. In the industrial field, biotechnology involves using microorganisms like enzymes to speed up different processes. For example, in the detergent industry, enzymes are used to make chemical reaction faster so that stains can be removed from clothes more easily. And enzymes are natural proteins that speed up chemical reactions.
Application of biotechnology. In agriculture, biotechnology plays a major role by developing crops that are more resistant to pests, diseases, and harsh environmental conditions. For example, genetically modified corn and rice varieties have been created to increase yield, reduce pesticide use, which helps secure food supply for growing populations. In medicine, biotechnology is essential for producing vaccines, antibiotics, and advanced biopharmaceuticals that save lives. For instance, biotechnology enabled the rapid development of COVID-19 vaccines, insulin for diabetes treatment, and monoclonal antibodies for cancer therapies, making healthcare more effective and personalized. In environmental management, biotechnology contributes to environmental sustainability by providing eco-friendly methods such as bioremediation, where microbes are used to break down oil spills, heavy metals, or toxic waste. This approach helps restore polluted soils, rivers, and industrial sites without relying on harmful chemicals. Industrial application. Industrial biotechnology uses living organisms and enzymes in manufacturing processes to create greener products. For example, it is used to produce bioethanol as a renewable fuel, biodegradable plastic to reduce plastic pollution, and industrial enzymes for detergent and food processing, making industries more sustainable and efficient.
Biotechnology is a fast-growing field that combines bio and technology to create products and processes that benefit health, agriculture, industry, and the environment. It has evolved from traditional processes like fermentation and breeding to advanced techniques such as genomics, gene editing, and synthetic biology, making it vital in many areas of modern life. And Red Biotechnology has revolutionized healthcare through the development of recombinant drugs, gene therapies, vaccine, and molecular diagnostics, while in Green Biotechnology, it has enabled the production of genetically modified crops with improved yield, nutritional value, and resistance to pests and diseases. White biotechnology contributes to biofuels, enzymes, and bioplastic, promoting sustainable alternatives to fossil fuel-based products. Environmental biotechnology, on the other hand, applies biological systems for bioremediation, pollution control, and eco-friendly technologies.
Good day, ma'am. I am Von Carter Arcailing, and I will continue discussing a history of biotech in the Philippines. Developing sector focus on agriculture, innovation, regularly frameworks, and research, with the country being pioneer. So, Philippines is the one of the earliest adoption the new modern technology here in Asia. Next is the key advancement include the commercial cultivation of insect-resistant eggplant and herbicide-tolerant corn, alongside the approval of genetically engineered rice, golden rice for commercial propagation. Important progress has been made such in farming, such a growing eggplant that resists the insect, corn that tolerates the herbicide, and the approval of golden rice for wider planting. 1990, Corazon Aquino Executive Order 430 implementing the National Committee on Biosecurity in the Philippines so that we can ensure our biosafety and responsibility how to use the new modern technology here in the Philippines.
Hello everyone, I'm Miss Abigail B. Pacolba, one of your reporter of review products currently used. We already know that biotechnology is an innovation or technique to have improvement of crops and animals. So biotechnology, it has a long history when it comes processing and production. So when about 10 years of fermentation, it talks about that biotechnology has produced wine, beer, and bread. At the same time, it also has a selective breeding of animals such as horses and dogs has been growing for centuries. Food producers can use new biotechnology to produce new products with desirable characteristics like mga one-month agriculture. At the same time, mga gusto may tabo in the future. So by using of rDNA or recombinant DNA to from traditional method to genetically engineering, this biotechnology have a good impact to agriculture. Is to develop life-saving, at the same time to drought the diseases by using of this technology, which is biotechnology.